So welcome back to another video here in Pennsylvania. We're back here at French Creek State Park. That's Scott's Run Lake, and we're going to hike another section of the Horseshoe Trail today. So let me show you the lake first, once again, and I'll get the maps out and show you what the plan is for today. Yeah, so here's a beautiful view of the lake. Like I said, probably got to do some kayaking here this spring or summer. Maybe even some fishing, but yeah. So we're going to be heading actually out that way and up this way through the park today. Alright, so here's our map. We're still using this one for the Hopewell Big Woods area. Of course, this just has part of the Horseshoe Trail in it, but that's the part we're doing, which is a lot more colorful than our regular map we were using. So here's Scott's Run Lake again, because our last section we came down here, did this whole loop through the park right here. Now back at Scott's Run, we're going to continue hiking through the park up to here. I believe this is, Geigertown Road. So we're going to finish the section that goes through the park, about maybe 1.7 miles. Alright, so we need to head down here, off this side of the lake, and that's where we'll pick up our trail again. So just a shorter section today, 1.7 miles. Of course, for me it'll be about 3.5 miles because I got to hike back again, but it's the way it is sometimes. Parking is limited sometimes, between the different sections, so it's just how it works out sometimes. Plus, kind of works out too because we'll finish the section that's in French Creek State Park as well. I think right here is our trail. Yeah, so right here are our yellow blazes heading off that way. Of course, we finished out last time coming from this direction. Of course, we initially went down that way to make a loop and come all the way back around, but we're gonna head this way. Follow the yellow blazes. Beautiful day. Yeah, the trail just kind of loops us back around. Right up here's the parking lot again. All I did was kind of go down there, come up this way again, but it's part of the trail, so we gotta do it. All right. Yeah, it's right here's the parking lot again. We're gonna walk on every single section of it, so that's fine. Yeah, if I would have known that little section of trail was just gonna loop up around like that, I would have hiked that little section in the last video we did, but I didn't realize I was gonna do that. Oh well. But onwards we go. And I don't think I've hiked any part of this section of the Horseshoe Trail in the past. So this should all be new territory to me. I know I've hiked through this area on other trails. I think we'll hook up with the Boone Trail up here somewhere. I did that trail once. And it's been feeling very spring-like lately. Because I think recently I showed you the video of the snow geese out at Middle Creek. Even this morning we had a little sign of spring. There's a flock of grackles, often just called blackbirds. Huge flock of them here. Oh, well, at home this morning. In the yard and out in the field, just a huge flock of them. They're also a sign of spring. They're kind of migrating up this way already. It is a little bit early for some of these signs of spring, perhaps. I mean, today is only February 14th. That's the way it is some years. Like I said, I think I mentioned in the snow goose video I made, if the weather does become more harsh, all these birds, like snow geese, are fine with it. I mean, they're snow geese, but like the grackles and other birds that might be migrating up this way already. If it gets too cold and snowy, they'll just go back south a little bit more again. Wait till it warms up and then come back up again. That's the way it works. They have the ability to move around when the weather disagrees with them. We get a little patch of piney woods to hike through. One of my favorite types of woods to walk through. I don't think it's going to last too long here. But as we continue to hike the Horseshoe Trail into the spring months, this will all start to green up. Flowers will start blooming, birds will be singing. Not too far away yet. We'll be done with all these drab browns. Although, like I often say, you know, winter does have its own beauty, but it'll be nice to see the greenery again. And we got a road crossing. Just one of the roads in the park here, it's not a busy one. Alright, just as I thought, we do hook up with the Boone Trail. Not labeled here, but it is a blue blaze trail. I know it says Scott's Run Loop on that trail, but that's just a mixture of different trails that go around the lake. I don't know if it says it on the sign here. Anyway, but so it'll be yellow blazed and blue blazed for a bit here. So this part I've been on before. Like I said, I hiked the Boone Trail throughout the park, which is a pretty decent trail if you're looking for a slightly longer hike here in this area. And then a little bit of dirt road walking. I think this is the road that takes you to the one of the group camp areas, which is out there. But I'm soon gonna have to take off this hoodie. It's warming up. Might be close to 55 degrees today. Alright, yeah, here we go. The Horseshoe Trail veers off up here. So the Boone Trail will continue down this dirt road, but our Horseshoe Trail goes off this way. Alright, break time is over. We have what's probably our only significant hill climb on this section of the trail. And here's another example of someone leaving their calling card behind. Probably another fox again. Just once again marking his territory here on the trail. Letting other foxes know that this is his area. Well, here's the junction with the Sixpenny Trail. It's in reference to Sixpenny Creek. It's got some interesting history. So I have been on this trail, the Sixpenny Trail, but it joins up with the Horseshoe Trail. So we'll have yellow and orange blazes. So we have been on this section. Yeah, one of these days, maybe even today, I'm going to hike along Sixpenny Creek. Not sure if I'll do it today or later this week. But some interesting history, like I said, in that area. Yeah, here on the side of the trail is something a bit odd. That's a piece of railroad rail right there. It's just sticking out of the ground. I guess they're using it as a kind of marker. There's an orange blaze on it for the Sixpenny Trail. Maybe it's painted yellow for the Horseshoe Trail, but not quite sure. That's private property over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's marking though. Anyway, just a little something odd there. Yeah, but now we're making our way downhill. So at some point the sixpenny trail will veer off, go its own way. And we have yet another trail junction, the Kalmia Trail. It's a purple blaze trail, but this is where it starts. Heads up that way. Oh, Kalmia. I think that's the name for. I forget what that's named after. I'll get back to you on that. But we're still following the yellow and the orange blazes here. I feel like that's a scientific name for the mountain laurel, or one of its names. I could be wrong. I'll have to look that up when I get home. It's named for some plant or bush that grows on that trail, I believe. But that's going to be a doozy of a hill to hike back on the way back, unless I go a different way back to the Jeep. But yeah, the trail does split up here then. As I said it would. The Sixpenny Trail is going to go its own way. I think the Sixpenny Creek is down here. Ooh, what? We have something over here in the woods. Looks like an old well. We'll check that out in a moment. Yeah, the orange blazes go that way. Sixpenny Trail and the Horseshoe Trail continues this way. But let's gotta check this out up here. That's right next to the trail. What in the world? Okay, it doesn't go deep. Not entirely sure. That was an old well or something. It's pretty big though. It's gotta be at least 6-8 feet across. I mean, that looks so on camera, but if I were to lay across there, my whole body would go across there roughly. So maybe not quite 8 feet, but we'll continue along the Horseshoe Trail. Like I said earlier in this video, there's some interesting history down this way. Maybe I'll mention it now. There was a Hopewell furnace is just back that way, and it was in the 1850s. It was an important location along what's referred to as the Underground Railroad. Escaped slaves would stay up at Hopewell and work there for a period of time before they moved on. And there was a village or a community back here where they stayed at. I think sometimes it's referred to as a sixpenny community. And there's actually an old graveyard up along Geigertown Road. It's the oldest African American cemetery in Berks County. I tried to film there last summer, but when I tried to get permission, the guy wasn't, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Let me switch hands here. He didn't seem to be too eager to have me film it, or I don't know. Anyway, so I just kind of let that go, but we're in that area. That's why, one of the reasons why I wanted to explore along Sixpenny Creek. Some people have found artifacts from that village along there. And there's other cool reasons to explore Sixpenny Creek too. There's some history on the other end of it. So just curious if that structure we just saw back there, that old well, had something to do with the community. I don't really know offhand. Don't know exactly where it was. I think we're not too far from the end of this section. Geigertown Road. I think I can hear it up there. I think I can even see the car off in the distance. So we're almost done with this section. So I believe this is Sixpenny Creek right here. Not a very big one. Which kind of makes it cool for exploring. Just put on some muck boots and you can explore it. Oh, this is a wild brook trout area. Brook trout in this water are self-sustaining and not maintained through stocking. Cool. That's the Pennsylvania state fish, the brook trout. The only native trout to Pennsylvania. Yeah. See if we can get across here without getting wet. That's always a plus. Alright, that went well. And that old cemetery I mentioned is up this way somewhere, but it's on private property. So I think we're almost at the road up here, but there are some interesting features down there. Probably won't show up on camera too well. Just down there, and I almost have to check those out, but I think I'm going to finish. They look like piles of stones, but they look like they could be man-made. Maybe signs of that village that was back here. But I'm going to go finish the hike first, and then come back. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I have some different ideas going through my head. But anyway, let's finish this hike first. Get that done, and then we'll move on from there. Regardless, I think in this video we'll check those out. We'll see. Let's get up to the road here first. Alright, so right up here is the road. I think there's parking around here somewhere. Down. I think there's parking down around there a little bit, if I remember correctly. So that's where we'll park next time, if I remember correctly. And we'll head up this way. Next section hike. That'll take us up towards what they call Birdsboro Waters, like a little reserve area. Alright, so I'm making my way down towards the creek now. Some of those things that I saw. There's one right up here, it looks like. At least I think the creek comes down here. Yeah, so this is what I was seeing from the trail. It's like a row of stones. I'm trying to depict whether it's man-made or not. This large stone caught my eye too, but yeah, this looks like these are piled up actually. To me it does, at least. Yeah, this is man-made. There's some over here that are piled up too. Listen, in my mind I'm thinking this is some remains of that village, but I'm not sure what it would be. See these rocks piled up like this, but anyway. I mean, you often do see rocks piled up like this in the woods for different reasons. We've talked about that in the past, but considering there used to be a village back here, I know it has me wondering. Alright, but I'm going to end this video here. I just, I'm still here figuring out what these rocks are, but I just found another clue behind me as to what's going on here, but I think I'm going to make another video concerning that while I'm out here. I mean, this video is supposed to be at the Horseshoe Trail, and we're starting to get off topic now. We've completed that section of the Horseshoe Trail, and we're kind of getting into something else here that wasn't necessarily planning on to, so I think we'll save that for the next video. I'm just going to do a little bit of filming, a little bit of exploring here in the next video. So if you're curious as to what I'm seeing here and what the other little clue was, you'll have to wait till probably tomorrow night, I guess, to see the next video. If I find anything else significant here. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.